Okay. I heard a QRP in there, guys, and he's pretty weak. Let me just acknowledge we have the Alpha Quebec November Echo Juliet and Tango Bravo Delta. Good morning, guys. All right. Hey, if you could give a listen to this QRP. If I can't copy everything, I could use a relay. All right, the QRP station. Go ahead.
Kilo Charlie 3, Golf Hotel Kilo, QRP 5 watts with the 817. How are you doing, Tim? This is Andy over the river from you.
Okay, very good. Good morning across the river. Well, you know, you're, it's obviously ground wave, but I have a very light copy on you, and, but I did get 100% copy on all of that. Over.
Very good, Tim. Great to hear you this morning. I decided to come down into the basement and hook up some radios, and I thought I would see how the little one did. You were extremely loud on my big radio, and so I switched, put an antenna to the back of this little QRP rig. Great to hear you. Thanks for picking me up, and thanks for all you do for ECARS. KC3GHK.
Yeah, Roger. Well, thank you for all you do for ECARS. And it's always great to hear the QRP station coming out of Manheim Township. Did you get any of that rain this morning?
Very little. A few drops here and there. And I was up pretty early this morning for some reason. I just couldn't sleep. And I heard it come in, and just a few drops on the skylights, and then it passed, and then a few more drops, and so it's getting things a little bit wet, but that's all.
Very good then. Well, we had some rain here for about an hour, but it was just sprinkling, you know, enough to wet the leaves and make them heavier to fall down. But I did get out there, take a picture of the sunrise. My daughter and I send pictures back and forth of sunrise and sunset, and it's absolutely beautiful. But the cars, you could hear the cars' tires in the wet, and but it's stopping, and it will be pretty clear here in noon time. It's probably the same thing over there. So, all right then. Very good, Andy. 73, okay?
73, Tim. Thanks for getting your ears on this little pea-shooter. Have fun. KC3GHK, clear.
All right, Ray. Yeah, I am having fun, and you have fun too with your setup there. All right, gonna go up to Ray, November 3, Alpha Quebec. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Tim, and good morning to Andy, KC3GHK. Listen, S9 signal here in Sayre, Pennsylvania. I don't know how far away that is, but nice signal up here. I could hear that 817. My 817 behind it lit up and sparkled. All right, so Tim, real good. 61 degrees overcast today, and promises to be a warm one. At least that's what the weatherman is saying at us, so let's see. And you have a nice signal, 20 over S9. So the band's wide open, K3JTA and ECARS N3AQ.
Yeah, Roger, Ray. Well, you're 20 over here, and also over in New Jersey. And Andy, I forgot to tell you, you are 5355 ground wave, but over New Jersey, you had a really strong signal peaking about 10 over. So good job on that QRP station. And Ray, what do you got going on this weekend?
Oh, it's a quiet weekend, thank goodness. Nothing that I know. Maybe barbecuing and maybe running around outside. I have a service, and the guy's coming today to mulch up my leaves. He got most of them last week, but this week a few of my neighbors came over just to visit, brought their leaves with them. So we'll have to grind those up too. That's it. Nice and quiet weekend. K3JTA, N3AQ.
very good. Yeah, I'm going to wait a little while to get my gutters cleaned out of these leaves. We're not done shedding leaves around here. But plus there's another yellow jacket nest on a different corner of my house. And I don't want that guy to get hurt. So we're going to wait a little while to do that. But anyway, very good then, Ray. You got a great signal coming into York and Lancaster, PA. And you have a good weekend, okay?
QSL 73 Zen 3AQ.
Good morning, Terry. Go ahead.
Good morning, guys. N382, S9 plus 20. Big signal up here. And you're doing pretty good this morning. You're about an S9 plus 10. And I'm still transmitting from my, I'm in a different hospital. This one is more geared for, I don't know what you would call it. Rehabilitation, thanks. My neighbor here with me. Unfortunately, he has lost more so than me. I've lost the bottom of my right leg. He's lost the right leg up to almost to his hip. And his left leg's all mashed up from a motorcycle crash. So he's been good incentive for me. They're very positive fellow. I don't know how he does it, because I would be downright angry after something like that. And I guess I'm coming home November 6th, so I'll still be operating remote, because I won't be able to get down to the shack for a while. So I'll still be operating remote except from the living room, a little bit more comfortable, and being able to get up and drink copious quantities of coffee. My favorite thing to do when I'm convalescing is consume massive quantities of coffee. I don't know why, I just do. Oh, man. Yeah, it's been a good time here. Anyway, back to you.
Yeah, okay, Terry. Well, moving you to another, facility is a good sign. Moving you out of the hospital and into rehab. But, yep. And yeah, your neighbor, sure he can hear me. God bless both of you guys. And the motorcyclist, that would be a surprise. And, as compared to yours, Terry, you had time to a lot years knowing that this would be a possibility. But anyway, Terry, God bless you. And you have a good day as it goes. And I'm sure you'll be listening to ECARS through the day. So, all right, 73, okay?
Okay, Tim. Yeah, no, he can't hear you. I got my headset on, but they keep us busy. We got to do physio in the morning, physio in the afternoon, and sometimes a little walking around at night or out in our wheelchairs. My neighbor was dressed up as a pirate yesterday. I went greeting people at the front door as they came in and having a hoot with him and his wife down there. So, yeah, he looked pretty good. They had the gold ring, the eye patch, and the hat. He's just, and the peg leg. Well, yeah, one peg and one not peg. he was having a good time, so that's good. Brought a smile to a lot of faces yesterday. So, anyway, that's it for me. I don't know if I'll be hanging around for all of them. I like to check in every hour, but sometimes just can't because they keep us so busy. But anyway, have a good weekend. We'll talk to you soon. The E3NEJ.
Okay, Terry, thanks a lot for checking in. Do appreciate that. And your friend, I can imagine that for Halloween. That must have been pretty good. Sounds like both you guys have a pretty good mindset. I don't know if I could do so well. All right, 73, Kilo 9, Tango Bravo Delta. Good morning.
Good morning, Tim, and the rest of the crew. I hear everybody. The QRP station was like about an S9 here in Easton, PA. I forgot was that Andy, the KC3 station. Anyway, he was doing a very good job here, and everybody so far. We're going to have a nice day today. Just a little sprinkle this morning. Nothing really in the rain gauge, but and had a little bit wetness on the driveway, and that was about it. Expecting almost 80 degrees today, and then tomorrow's another story. Back to that.
Very good. Yep. Well, same here. We didn't have that much more rain than what you're saying. Although it did rain a little longer than I was thinking it would. The rain line, was going pretty much to the through across our region here, property anyway. So that it did get a lot of rain out of it. It was didn't go perpendicular to it. It went kind of longitudinal to it, I guess is the word. All right, congruent, is that the word? All right, Joel, what do you got going on this weekend?
Some more leaves like everybody else. Wait till they dry out, and then I'll service the tractor for the winter, and that's it. So that's all we have going for us today. We had Halloween last night. Some folks have it on the weekends, but we had it last night. Actually, there were fewer kids than we expected. So Mom and I got a whole bunch of candy we got to eat. 7-3, back to net, K9 TBD.
All right, 73, Joel. Well, yeah, we don't get anybody here. We live out in the country. My daughter goes with a friend to her little town across the river. It's called Marietta, and it's a beautiful little town, river town. And and she's done that for years, going over there. The family's good friends with ours. So anyway, very good. And Joel, I'm looking at these leaves up in the tree, but I'm sure this rain made them heavy, and if it gets windy here today, I expect them to come down in huge volumes. But all right, 73, Joel, thank you for checking in. Hey, I'm going to circle back and see if Victor Echo 9 Hotel Romeo Bravo is there. Anybody copying that station, Hotel Romeo Bravo? No, I'm not hearing him on the SDR either. This is Kilo 3, Juliet Tango Alpha, looking for check-in.
Whiskey Alpha 2, November, Alpha November.
Whiskey 1, Papa Romeo, Kilo.
Kilo Bravo 2, Alpha Delta Foxtrot.
All right, I have Whiskey Alpha 2, November, Alpha November, Whiskey 1, Papa Romeo Kilo, and Kilo Baker 2, Alpha Delta Foxtrot. Anyone else? Okay, November Alpha November. Good morning.
Hey, good morning, Tim. Whiskey Alpha 2, November, Alpha November, ECARS 21079. In Oswegatchie, New York, in the Adirondack foothills. 56 degrees here this morning. Headed down. It was 65 at 4 o'clock this morning, so it's heading down and not going to get down to the low 50s, maybe upper 40s today. And we picked up a wind this morning. Right now it's west-southwest at about 11 miles an hour bobbing around, so it's pretty windy out there. We don't have any leaves left here. They're all on the ground and all scooped up and gone out of the yard. So a few pine cones falling too, so you know what's coming next. They are saying we're going to have some snow here. I think they said Saturday morning. No, Sunday morning, I guess. And tonight it's supposed to get down to around 28 degrees or something. So winter's setting in the Adirondacks here. And everybody sounds good this morning. Good signals from all there. So back over to you, Tim. WA2NAN.
Okay, Carrie.